When we hear the word Viking, images of fierce warriors in horned helmets charging into battle on longships often come to mind. But that's largely a myth shaped by Hollywood and old legends. The truth is, most Vikings weren't full-time raiders or conquerors. The average Viking was a farmer, living a tough but structured life in the harsh lands of Scandinavia from around 800 to 1100 AD. Viking society was divided into three main classes: the noble jarls at the top, who were wealthy landowners and leaders; the carls in the middle, free farmers and craftsmen who made up the majority; and the thralls at the bottom, slaves captured in raids or born into servitude. For the average person, a carl, the center of life was the family farmstead, a self-sufficient rural homestead far from any big cities. A typical day started at sunrise. Men headed out to plow fields, tend animals, fish in nearby fjords or rivers, or repair tools and buildings. Women managed the household, milking cows, spinning wool, weaving cloth, brewing ale, and preparing meals. Children helped from a young age, boys learning farming and hunting skills, girls assisting with cooking and childcare. Everyone worked hard because survival depended on it. Summers were short, so they grew barley, oats, rye, and vegetables, raised sheep, cattle, pigs, and chickens for milk, meat, wool, and eggs. Winters meant staying indoors more, preserving food, crafting items, and telling stories around the fire. Most Vikings lived in longhouses, long, narrow wooden buildings with turf roofs for insulation against the cold. A single longhouse might shelter an extended family of 20 or more people, plus animals at one end to share warmth. The central hearth provided heat, light, and a place to cook. Smoke filled the air, and life was smoky, crowded, but communal. Furniture was simple, benches that doubled as beds, covered with furs and wool blankets. Food was hearty but basic. Breakfast might be porridge or bread with butter and cheese. Main meals included stewed meat or fish, boiled vegetables, and flatbread. They drank ale or mead daily, as water could be unsafe. Pork was popular, along with fish, game, and dairy. Honey sweetened treats, but famine was a real threat in bad harvest years. Life expectancy was around 40 to 50 years, with high child mortality from disease and hardship. Clothing was practical. Wool tunics, trousers for men, long dresses for women, all dyed in earthy colors. They wore leather shoes or boots, cloaks for warmth, and jewelry like brooches or arm rings to show status. Contrary to the dirty barbarian stereotype, Vikings were surprisingly clean. They bathed weekly, often on Saturdays, giving us the word laugardog in Old Norse, and used combs, tweezers, and soap made from animal fat. Archaeological finds show grooming tools in graves, and foreign chroniclers noted how Vikings combed their hair daily and changed clothes often, even impressing or annoying their neighbors. Entertainment came in evenings, storytelling sagas of gods like Odin and Thor, board games like Nefatov, similar to chess, wrestling, skiing in winter, or music with harps and flutes. Religion shaped everything. Pagan beliefs in fate, honor, and the afterlife, with rituals to please the gods for good harvests or safe voyages. Not every Viking went raiding. That was seasonal, mostly for younger men seeking wealth and glory. Weapons were expensive, so many stayed home farming. Women often ran the farm when men were away, holding real power in society. Divorce was possible, and women could own property. The average Viking's life was one of hard work, family bonds, and resilience against nature's challenges. They were skilled shipbuilders, traders connecting Europe to the east, and explorers who reached North America centuries before Columbus. Far from mindless brutes, they built a vibrant culture that influenced the world. So, next time you picture a Viking, think less of the helmeted warrior and more of the farmer rising with the sun, tending the land that fed his family. That's the real story of the average Viking, a life of grit, community, and quiet endurance in a beautiful but unforgiving world. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this glimpse into Viking daily life, like and subscribe for more History Uncovered.